Hello everyone and welcome to another wonderful community commentary. I of course am your host, OathAlliance, and we've got a great game that's just about to start here between Callicles and Masahiro and Starborn 83 and G2 ID Lock. And Yellow is going straight for air and bot factory. Looks like they're going to try on expansion really quick. One person to scout, the other person to probably start building engineers to start grabbing all of these mexes. They start away quite a fair distance away from a metal, which is surprising. Normally you want to start up really close so you can just start expanding. And okay, looks like they're just going to build a lot of factories. Taking a look now at their build queue. Going over to Pink. Pink is actually going ahead and doing about the same. They've already got scouts out though, and are getting docks out as well. And actually the same thing up here, except air fabricators. And Yellow has been scouted by Pink. Pink now knows how to get there. A lot of rough terrain to try and get through. It might be in the bare interest of Pink to go ahead and build up factories right here so their units can go up through here. But these air fabricators are actually a great idea. What they allow you to do is just skip over all of this rough terrain and get your units straight working on those mechs. Lots of units coming out for Pink. Looks like Pink might try an early raid attack, getting on air building as well, taking that advice there and just working, avoiding all unnecessary pathing issues by just using those air fabricators. And actually, if some fighters were gotten out here, they would make great use of this terrain, because these air fabricators are wide open for attack from any fighter assault. But it looks like both players are choosing to ignore fighters at this time. Ping coming down from Yellow, not sure why, nothing going on at this moment. Looks like they're just putting up some area builds and getting some patrols going for their Fireflies. Commanders working on power and expanding their units. Yellow is deep in the hole. They're building at 72%, 65% efficiency. They are really having a lot of issues. Tons of docks coming forwards for Pink. Pink looks like they might be getting ready for an attack here, which would be a good idea because Yellow has almost nothing. They're actually getting together docks. Looks like this is a primarily docks and air unit. Got some fabricators in there as well. Those fabricators will hopefully not take part in the battle. They do not do well. Units getting caught up here. This terrain is just a little bit hard. You have to kind of manage your units because otherwise they'll just get stuck in those little crevasses. And bomber coming in. But these doxes are actually really great because they work as anti-air. They'll take shots at those bombers, and in large masses they do quite well. Going in close here. Where'd those guys go? They're moving along quite a bit. Bombers coming in along the sides, and in they come. And those doxes just take them out very easily. Units trying to build up defenses. And oh! Pink has been pushed back at this time. They're going to have to retreat because Yellow has more than enough troops to keep them back. Lots and lots of building. Yellow at this time is actually floating energy. Oh, and an attack down in the bottom. Commander's there, tries to come up an Ubercan. Misses. If that Ubercan had gone around, it could have taken out this entire force. Pink sending all their forces up northwards when they should be working on defending their own area. And it's a nice movement here. Those doxes are just staying away from that commander. That Uber Cannon will wreck them. And they take out that factory. Oh, Uber Cannon gets off and takes out those doxes there. Pink is probably going to build up a large force and just swing around the side here, but not the best idea because they've already been seen. Because the movement's already been seen, not going to work for much longer. Although yellow seems to be completely ignoring it, just building defenses. Now they're getting their bots in there and their bombers are coming in. But those docks work really well as anti-air. You need a lot to send in. But a nice force coming around the side. Looks like they're going to try to sneak in the back here. Just kind of roll around the side and then come in. Or they'll go straight back into where that commander was. But they're going to need a lot more than just docks to take out that commander easily. There's fabricators up here that could be destroying these metal extractors, but they're not. Let's take a look at yellow. Has no radar up, which is not good for them, and pink has no radar up as well. Well, looks like a radar was being worked on, but no longer. But yellow is getting into deficit here. See, that was a nice move, sending in those fighters and forced to take the shots as the bomber comes in next, allowing you to take out a lot of units. But more fighters come in and they take out the rest. Nice raiding going on now. Pink is catching up, going back through all these undefended mech fields. Messing around with the docks here. These docks are going to move forwards. Catch these ones in a crossfire and they're going to have to be pulled back into a better position. Radar going up finally for yellow, just to give them an idea of what's over here. Looks like pink reclaimed these metal extractors, but they're going to be losing these metal extractors in exchange for their slight assault over here. They need to build more factories. They've only got, let's see here, they've got 11 factories to yellow's 17, and as long as yellow can keep their economy going strong, they can take a lot of time to build up a huge force. Just see all of those units coming out. And you can see military strength wise that yellow is slightly in the lead for mobile. Pink's working hard to expand their power, and actually as long as pink can stay in the green, they'll be able to do a lot better. But they are floating metal economy. They're going to need to build more. Looks like their commander is working on building more factories here. You can see them coming up right there. Great idea. They need to use all of the factories they can. Huge amount of docks. Looks like they're going to go around the north, take on this area, go straight into the factories. Raiding force coming forwards, stopping those metal structures from being built. Incoming docks. Air fabricators running away as quickly as possible. And they're going to need to, pink has radar up. They're going to need to watch it. And yellow has just signaled that they've seen docks over here. These docks need to rush in right now before more docks come forwards, and yep, they've been seen. These docks will probably have time to get up here and engage them, giving yellow more time to build up troops. And it looks like these guys aren't quite splitting up their time as they need to. Pink has seen those yellow troops. We're going to go ahead and watch that in picture. Over there, pink coming in, took out those docks pretty easily. Commander tries to fire off the maneuver cannon, hits their own building. One factory down, a second factory going to go down here probably, and now the docks are fighting each other, and this group of docks is getting wrecked really hard. More than enough docks here to go ahead and push back. Those docks are going to pull back for now. Docks is moving, taking on those forces up here, as you can see in picture. And pink actually loses that engagement, but they've got more troops coming forwards. Yellow is just going to need a ginormous force. This time, all of those units should just start raiding all of these unprotected mech fields. That would really cripple yellow's economy and keep them from expanding and utilizing all of these factories. They're already running at 38% approximately, And if more of their metal extractors got taken down, that would just shatter their economy. They'd lose so much production power, which they have a monopoly on at this point. Alright, docks coming forwards. They miss all of this over here, but it looks like they will probably... Oh, nope, they've seen this mech field. And there we go. They're now wrecking it really hard. And it looks like docks are coming forwards. It's just a raiding game at this point. Docks are not very useful for straight-on assaults. But both teams are losing economy, but it's really hitting yellow. They've got too many factories going on at the moment. Pink pushing in and doing a lot more damage. More factories going up as well. I'm actually surprised that yellow is continuing to build factories while they don't have the economy to support it. Energy is not what Pink wants to go for. Pink should really be going for these metal extractors. That's going to cripple yellow's economy even more than it already is. Units streaming forwards, that's not good. You want to clump them up. It'll allow them to be a lot more effective. More shots get off at a single time. Yellow trying to get their forces through here, just getting them around. And they're going to head straight towards Pink. Pink's going to have to watch out, engage them right there. And also watch this area up here as well. But it looks like Pink is removing all of their forces, and that's a big mistake as these troops come in. And Pink now notices these units. They don't have any turrets up, which is a big loss because turrets can just chew through docks really easily. Commander coming forwards for yellow. If he can get an uber shot or two off into these groups of units, it'll just be a terrible thing. Pink keeping that laser defense tower from being built, and uber cannon is off, but it only hits a slight amount of those docks, just the stragglers, nothing too important. Docks is doing some damage in the north. More docks coming in for Pink. Not a lot of air power at all for either side, but yellow is running at 40% efficiency, just trying to build things again. Take back, but they are really hammered at this time. All of those engineers open, but they are protected by laser defense tower. Those laser defense towers just chew through those docks so easily. There's not much any of them can do unless you have a huge number, but 5 or 6 turrets will just protect against those docks really well. And that seems to be an air and docks game only for the most part. Oh, looks like a grenadiers coming out, and those grenadiers are really good long range, just staying out of range and doing damage. And in comes Pink pushing against yellow's forces. And actually, if Pink was just raiding, took out all of these forces out here, they would have... Yellow would not be able to build enough to stop them. Yellow's still hitting more. Now actually, Pink is running low on power. They're going to have to watch their power out. But they're taking down the turrets that are built nearby here. They're actually encircling that commander. That commander's health is going down rapidly. If that commander gets an uber cannon off, there we go. Commander gets a good uber cannon off into the middle group, but he loses most of his health down to 27. And slowly he's going to get repaired by that air fabricator. And it looks like yellow has stabilized their economy for the time being. Looks like they're going to go ahead and reclaim all of these metal extractors that Pink has. Pink needs to get more metal extractors up, which it looks like they're doing, going back through their mech field, and get some defenses in those mech fields. You've got to defend those mech fields. Otherwise, it's really just going to be bad. Pink sending in tons of units, going to try to take out that commander, it looks like. They're just wanting to kill that commander. Commander down, 17, 14, 2, 1, and commander is down! Let's watch that again. So, commander staying out here, he has very low cover, and he just starts losing it really fast, and he just wanders around, staying in the battle, and gets taken out, as you can see here, by Pink's forces, and that will cripple the defenses on this side. That commander was really helping hold the line. Fighters come into the base, but no bombers at all. Pink sending units to protect against this incursion. And yellow is really going to be hurt now. All of these units are coming in, and they are pretty much meeting no resistance. And they're going to be able to take down all of these factories. And actually, if they get into this power here, it's going to really hurt the economy of yellow. Yellow running on negative economy already. And pink still very much alive. They need to get their forces over here, though, because now yellow is just sneaking in. Oh, and it looks like yellow has surrendered. Take a look here. Nothing is attacking the commander, and he's going to blow up. It looks like a surrender on the side of yellow, because there was very little that he can do. If we just pause it for a moment and take a look at the scene around here, pink is making a great incursion. They have reached all of this. Yellow has quite a bit of metal, but very little energy. They've got two energy plants and a few over here, handful. And look at their economy at this moment. Negative 32 and negative 5k. Really bad, and we should be able to bring up the stats right here. Look at that metal production. That build efficiency is just dropping like none other. And unit loss rate here. So in the end, on total, units lost. Pink lost more units, but they built way more, and that was because they kept our economy in the positive. And so yellow has to surrender, otherwise it would just be a matter of time before pink took out everything else. Already took out this line. They just swing around the side, take everything else out. And so this game goes to Starborn 83 and G2 ID Lock in this 2v2 game. And I'm OathAlliance here with community commentary. Until next time, stay strong and game on.